This is the Feng Shui forecast for November 7th through December 7th as we are using the lunar calendar. We have a double energy happening in November. Basically, November's chart is exactly like the chart for 2025. So every star is doubled. I will go over each section, but basically all the enhancements and remedies that you have for 2025 is what is needed for the month of November. In November, when I look at the astrology, from November 9th to the 29th, we have Mercury retrograde. That's not great for making new purchases, as we may regret them later, want to or need to return them. It's really a month of reviewing the past. Electronics can break down. There could be miscommunication, electronics going haywire, and even talking to people that you haven't heard from in a while, or really thinking about the past, reviewing the past, a lot of reflecting. So we have the 2 in the center. So a lot of us are going to be very driven, very motivated. And since we are in period 9 and with that double 2 energy in the center for November, a lot of females could be a little bit more aggressive. We could really be more argumentative. We have the star 2 flying into the center. The center rules everybody all over the world. 2 is a timely star in period 9, and the longer we go on in period 9, the more lucky it will be. It was always referred to as the black sickness star, but it actually becomes a health healing star in period 9, also ruling over fertility, creativity, real estate, luck, investments, and gains. And we have had the 2 in the center all of 2025, and I think it's been pretty good. I don't think we've heard about any big major illnesses all around the world or anywhere. You can keep track of the 2, see what it is doing within your home. If you want to enhance the number 2, you could add in the earth element, ceramic pots, colors that are brown, beige, tan, plants with soil in them, and of course crystals, a bowl of crystals. Now, I know a lot of people are still saying to use the metal element because it's the black 2 sickness star. So if that is what you're going by, you are worried about health, then don't add in the earth element and add in the metal element. The metal element is always a remedy for the 2, and adding in earth is actually what accentuates the 2 because the 2 is an earth element. Let's move over to the east. The east rules over the rabbit animal sign, and males over 16 years old, married men with no children. This is where the 9 is going into the multiplier, the current prosperity star. It's bringing in money gains, luck, popularity, fame, recognition, creativity, romance, celebrations, promotions. It's really the multiplier, multiplying everything good. It is a fantastic star. So using the East as an office, using it more often is really great for the month of November. You can further enhance the 9 star by adding the wood element, some bamboo colors that are green, flowers, anything like that. Bamboo works really well. So do some house plants, especially ones with a wood, like a wood tree. Let's move over to the southeast. The southeast rules over the dragon and snake animal signs. Your oldest daughter, married women with no children. And the 1 victory star going into the southeast is bringing creativity, academic success, popularity, fame, getting recognized for your work, promotions, money, luck, business success, business stability. This is an excellent area for an office. Using this area more, keeping the light on is really beneficial. So it is a very lucky area for November. You can further enhance the 1 by adding in the metal element. Some metal decor is really good. Colors white, gold, silver, gray. keeping the light on, using it more is really going to bring in the best benefit. Let's move over to the South. The South rules over the horse animal sign and females over 14 years old. The 6 is no longer a timely star in period 9, but it is still a very good star signifying recognition, promotion, career advancement. So it is really great for career. On the negative, with the double 6 energy in the South for November, you could get some headaches, migraines, things like that can occur if this is a bedroom or an area that you really spend a lot of time in. If you do want to enhance the 6, then you can enhance it with metal and earth. So colors white, gold, silver, gray, tan, brown, terracotta. You can put in a bowl of crystals, maybe some metal decor. Just mix the two elements into the room. Let's move over to the Southwest. The Southwest rules over sheep or goat and monkey animal signs, and it rules over anybody who is a mother. Number 8 is no longer a timely star in period 9. In period 8, it was the wealth star. It is still pretty good. It's not a bad star. It does rule business success, recognition. So this is a pretty good area. You do not have to add in anything here if you want to leave it and just use the area more. This is a really great area to work from home, use as an office. And if you do want to add in something here, then adding some earth elements, ceramic pots, a bowl of crystals, anything like that is helpful. Let's move over to the West. The West rules over the rooster animal sign, your youngest daughter, and females that are under 14 years old. We have the number 4 going into the West. Number 4 is also not a timely star in period 9. Can be good for some things, for creativity, for studying. So it's not totally bad, but it's not really great either. So it's kind of an in-between star right now. So if you are using this area for creative work, creative projects, your kids are using this area to study, it's not bad. But in November, we do have that double 4 there. So it can actually cause spending extravagantly as well and being a little bit lazy. It can cause some issues in relationship, trust issues, things like that. So you could add in some red, yellow, orange, pink, just a little bit, or maybe a Himalayan lamp, Himalayan salt lamp, adding in a little bit of the fire element as a remedy. Let's move over to the Northwest. The Northwest rules over the dog and pig animal signs and anybody that is a father. The star 3 of arguments and conflict is flying into the Northwest, and this does rule over all kinds of conflict, misunderstandings, arguments, legal issues, and even gossip, people talking about you negatively. So this is not a great star. So fathers, you might be a little bit more argumentative. You might have more arguments in the month of November. Watch out for that. And this can be pretty potent in the month of November because all of 2025, the star 3 is here for the year. So it's like the double energy. The remedy for a 3 is the fire element, using lights, maybe even a lava lamp, a candle, colors that are red, yellow, pink, or purple. But a lot of times I don't like to use the fire element because depending on what is there in your home, your permanent energy, if you do have a 5 or 7 there, using red is really bad. So a lot of times I go to metal. 3 is a wood element and metal cuts wood. So you can also use the metal element, some metal decor in this area. Of course, you guys, keeping an area more quiet, using it less is actually the best remedy. Let's move over to the North. The North rules over the rat animal sign. Men over 16 years old who are not married, and this is where the 7 robbery star is coming in. This rules theft, robberies, even somebody stealing your intellectual property, betrayals, relationship issues, illness, mishaps. It's a really negative star. In the month of November, this is doubled because for 2025, the 7 star is here in the north, and now the monthly star is also 7. So really watch out. Try to use this area less. You want to add in a salt cure in this area, especially if this is a bedroom, a kitchen, somewhere that you use a lot. You also want to remedy the 7 star with the water element. A vase of water that you change out. Colors blue and black are great here in some way, shape, or form, or at least the colors. Now, no moving water, so no fountains. Let's move over to the northeast. The northeast rules over the ox and tiger animal signs. Males that are under 16 years old. It also rules over your youngest son. In the northeast, we have the 5 yellow misfortune star for 2025, all of 2025. And in the month of November, 5 is flying in here monthly as a monthly star. So it's like a double negative. It's one of the most challenging stars. It rules money loss, loss of all kinds, mishaps, illness, missed opportunities. You want to use this area less, keep the lights off, keep it quiet. As a remedy, add in a salt cure, especially if this is your bedroom, your kitchen, your living room, somewhere that you use a lot so it can absorb the negative energy. And the remedy for a 5 is always the metal element. So along with keeping the area more quiet, you want to add in some metal element. The element is the strongest cure. So metal objects are the best. And I always say metal weights because the bigger the room, the more metal you need in there. So metal weights work really well. Colors, white, gold, silver, gray. But again, the element is more important than the colors. The colors I consider a secondary thing. The best areas for November are the east, the southeast, the southwest, and the south also really great. I also think the center is good. The west can be used for study, creativity, but with the double 4 energy in November, this can actually bring on some laziness or spending extravagantly. The worst areas for November that you really want to remedy and use less are the northeast, the north, and the northwest. If you find this helpful, like and subscribe for more.